guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request. You saw the title, Josh Turner's Long Black Train. And it was requested by Liam B. from Australia. So Liam, and I've done a number of gift requests from Liam, but thank you for this gift and request, Liam. And Liam said this: "Hey Don, I have another song request for you. I've seen lately people have requested a few Josh Turner songs, so now I'm going to do one. My favorite song, Long Black Train. I first heard this song in 2020. 2 years later, I bought his Long Black Train CD and became instantly a fan. This is one of those songs that I will never get tired of hearing. He has one of the best voices I've ever heard, and even though he's a modern country artist, he does a lot of traditional country like Alan Jackson, George Strait, and Randy Travis. Hope you like it." Well, thank you, Liam. I'm sure I will, and but of course I hope I do too. And I've done Long Black Limousine. I did Long Black Veil by multiple artists, both. And so Long Black Train has a similar sound to it, but it's not the same song as far as I know. I don't think I've heard this one. I certainly haven't heard it by Josh because I haven't listened to a lot of Josh's stuff. All right, here we go, guys. And I like it when contemporary artists do traditional sounding stuff because it brings newer country fans into the fold of traditional, which I want to see resurrect.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train.
Where have I heard this?
Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burning your ticket for that long black train. 'Cause there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
All right, Bob Dylan's album, Slow Train Coming. Bob Dylan was born, well, he's a Jew, right? And the thing about being Jewish is that it's both a religion and an ethnicity. So it can be confusing. So when you say, well, he was a Jew, well, he's always a Jew ethnically. Religiously, he had become a born-again Christian. He'd met a woman and all this stuff. So, and then he wrote an album. And if you listen to it, you'd be like, wow, this dude is absolutely committed Christian, called Slow Train Coming. And then over time, he sort of distanced himself from his Christian views. He probably broke up with the woman. This song, Long Black Train, has tinges of those sentiments.
There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if the ride is worth the pain. He's just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
This inspires people to better living, kinder living. All about it.
whistle from a mile away. It sounds so good, but I must stay away. That train is a beauty, making everybody stare, but its only destination is the middle of nowhere. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord.
The harmony in the back.
Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train. I said cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train. Yeah, watch out, brother, for that long black train. That devil's driving that long black train.
That's reminiscent of the verse in the New Testament that says that straight is the path and narrow is the gate that leads to repentance, but like wide is the path that leads to destruction, something like that. This is a long, not a wide, but a long black train. And the idea being that regardless of what your faith is or religion is, but the idea you can embrace certain ideas and just see, where they come from and what they're about, but that they're you're going to be enticed to jump on that train. Looks pretty. People are staring at it. He hears it from a mile away. Sounds good. Looks good. All that stuff. And, but it leads to nowhere. Middle of nowhere, I think he said. But it's, just these ideas that the devil, as is depicted, will entice you with pleasure. He'll scare you away with pain. And this is the narrative, and you just have to stay your own course. And in this one, you're not going to separate notions of God and Jesus from country music. You're not going to separate the Second Amendment, the First Amendment. You're just not going to do it. It is a rock solid staple, regardless of whether you're religious or not. And I'm not especially religious, but I do believe very much in kindness, generosity, thoughtfulness, caring for your fellow man. And but that comes from within for me. And I'm very self-driven in that way. I accept it. I get burned at times. Sometimes times are very difficult. And that's just true for everybody. But I know why times can be difficult. I know the source of my own difficulties, generally speaking. But I believe in it. I believe in taking care of other people. And there's got to be a balance struck. And there are people who take advantage of other people. And there's got to be a balance struck there too. I don't believe in taking advantage of others. An argument can be made, for example, that employers take advantage of their employees because they make money from their employees' work. But that's a mutual agreement. Not everybody wants to take the risk of getting startup capital, starting their own company, and then 90% of the time going under within the first 2 years, which is what startups do. So it's a mutual agreement to work for somebody else. Now, is that taking advantage of another? No, not if you mutually agree upon it. So I'm libertarian in that regard. If you agree to a given thing, that's on you. Just like if an employer hires somebody, that's on the employer. You made the decision to hire them. Not all employees are going to work out. But all that's it in the context of this song. I like Josh's voice. I've heard this somewhere. I just don't know where. I'm almost positive that I've heard Josh's rendition of this. Maybe it was in a movie or something. But I love conceptually. I love, I had run in a fundamentalist Christian group, back in the right after college, and then for I don't know 10 or 15 years, Bible study a lot, wrote books on it, on various aspects of Christian theology and all that. And so I like I can take the ideas and work with them, whether I believe the source is 100% accurate or not. Either way, it doesn't matter for me. You'll know people by their fruits, and that's true whether it was written in the New Testament or not. You'll know people by how they live. So, Liam, all right, I'll rate this rendition of the song. I thought the instrumentation could have been more prominent. I thought the instrumentation was too in the back on this one, and maybe that was to feature Josh's voice, which he can hit those deeper notes and have it go there. But I'll rate this one, and the number that popped into my head was a 9.0. I mean, I think this song could have been done a lot better, so it would boost it into the 9.5 category. I think instrumentally, if it was just packed a better punch, I don't know. But maybe this was made for a movie and they didn't want that. I can't say. So there you go, guys. You can thank Liam B. Down Under for this one. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Be kind to other folks and keep rocking the country.
Victory